So my son came to visit me. Getting ready for bed. There's not much to do here. No exercising. Bikes to ride. Nowhere to walk around. Get sore feet. Nothing much to do here. Couldn't eat dinner. Had a couple of bites and came back and nearly spewed it up. Some of it came, it comes up in your throat. Some of it came up. I can't take their medication if it's for diabetes. How would you be being forced by cops? I was still trying to deal with it. I was dealing with it, but in the other place, they moved me to 3 places. First place was like a prison. The second place was more free, and this place, like a prison. But you got a nice room and can walk around, walk past everybody else's rooms. There's about 6 rooms, I think. Yeah, about 6 or 7 rooms. And that's it. Nowhere else. The teeny weeny garden. I don't like it here. I told him I want to go back to the other place. There's more freedom. You get junk food and stay up late and watch movies, and you get the remote to change TV channels and everything. Here you don't get the remote. You get to keep your phone overnight. Here you don't. They're going to come in and take it soon, about 8 or 9 or something. When I play sleep apps to put me to sleep, I was really sick, really sick, vomiting and diarrhea from the medication they gave me for diabetes. I can't take diabetic pills. I just can't take them. My body won't accept it. And pain, the cramps, it's like someone grabbing and squeezing your insides like that. Like having a baby. It's just as painful. I couldn't walk. I was cramped up, bending over. It fell on the ground. I thought, it's better on the floor anyway. It's cooler. It was burning up. They called a doctor, but do you see any? I don't see any. My son came to visit me. It was really good. He brought some makeup. He put some eyebrows on. I don't have many eyebrows. I don't have much of anything. And but how would you be being forced by cops? Dragged and broke my thumb. It's broken. See, it's kind of sticking out. All red. Still red. And I got it caught on something like that on the sheet. And it killed me. One of the nurses gave me a stress ball to squeeze. I was squeezing, I couldn't figure out how come I'm hurting in my thumb. Duh. It's broken. Bones sticking out. The cops did that. Just dragged me in front of everyone like a criminal. Treated me like a criminal. Locked me up like a criminal, like a fucking murderer. Or ped or something. Or just as bad as them. Just did that because they think it's best. Because I won't cooperate. It's fucking stupid, by force. How do you feel if that was done to you? It's not nice being forced. You know, because I can't take diabetic pills and they think, well, we'll just try something else and by force. It's really wrong. And they make up all these stories. They said, oh, the Prime Minister told them to get me. Then they said someone complained. The truth is they just wanted to take me by force to try all these drugs. Australia doesn't have the good drugs like America. America's got drugs for diabetes, and I don't have diabetes. I have a defibrillator that messes up all the tests for diabetes. I can use 2 strips at the same time, urine strips, and both of them will come out different because of the defibrillator. One will be normal, one will be whacked out of overdone with the sugar, and they say, yes, but blood tests are true. Oh, really? Defibrillator. I tried to tell them, you can look it up on the internet. Defibrillator. It messes with the signals. You can't get a proper signal with a defibrillator. And the thing is, they don't even know where I got the defibrillator from. Neither do I. There's no record of me having an operation for a defibrillator in my heart. And the only time I could have had it was in Chermside. I was kept there for days. My friend said that I was away for days, yet they told me it was only like an hour or 2. I thought it was an hour or 2. I lost days. And I came out with a hole in my throat. A little hole there somewhere. Yeah. And a defibrillator. I think what happened was something went wrong. And they thought, oh, we better fix this. And they put a defibrillator, slammed it in. The doctor said they can't get it out because it is that close to my heart. And if they try and get it out, it would force it closer. And I don't know if they took it out. I don't think so, because all the test results coming out wacky like a defibrillator would do for tests. So it doesn't look like it. And it doesn't look like the Australian doctors know much about defibrillators. They only think, oh, you're mad. If you've got a defibrillator, you're mad. So you better watch out, you people with defibrillators. Don't. You're mad if you got one. I'm sorry, it's funny. At least I'm getting a holiday away from home. Away from my bloody crazy neighbour on one side and crazy ass neighbours all around me, but pretty good. And I'm getting a holiday. My poor dog is missing me. He turned vicious, went to bite my grandson apparently. Because I'm not there. I've had him for 6 years, and he would be about 7 or 8 years old now. About 7 years old. Because I've had him for about 5 or 6 years, so therefore, he must be, I had him as a pup. He wasn't a real newborn pup. is about 8 months old. So add on another year, 7 years, 6 or 7 years around that. But at least I got, my lips were so dry because the air conditioning in here, there's no fresh air. Those curtains, they don't even work. How was he got in? Damn thing. They don't even work. I said, what's the sense of bloody windows if they don't even work? They must be painted. What's the sense in having windows if they don't even work? They said, oh, they broke. And you put me in here? And they put me in a nice room. So I can see outside, make life better. Anyway, there's some nice people on the other side, but they moved me from the jail cell prison thing. Called it a prison, you're not allowed to do anything. Filthy fucking joint that is. Oh my god. So, there's no hand towels, there's no hand antiseptic stuff from the COVID thing. No masks, nothing. Filthy it is. They moved me to another part where there's freedom, you can have your phone and do all sorts of things. Met some really cool people, nice, good to me they were, and made friends. So when we break out of jail, I call it a jail, when we break out I'll get free. We're going to stay friends. I should get a tattoo, a skull and cross, because I'm a prisoner. It would match the scene. Get it right on my shoulder so everyone can see it, and they say, oh Donna, you've got a tattoo. Yeah, I was in prison. They'll think, oh, what kind of prison? Oh, mental ward. For what for? You're not mental? Oh yeah, apparently if you got a defibrillator, yeah, forget you're a mental case, man. Like a tattoo to prove it, mate. I'm one of those, prisoner stuff. Well, that's overreacting. But that's how I feel. That's, basically how I feel. It's like a prisoner. Can't do anything everyone else can. Oh yeah, they go out they're out for 2 hours, 4 hours, a whole day. And then when they get back to the prison, they're allowed to go out for 15 minutes, have cigarettes, chit-chats, and, sell their drugs and everything. But I'm sitting here because I got a defibrillator and it messes up all the test results. I'm the crazy one. I'm not allowed out. And they're yelling and screaming, smashing windows and walls. And I'm not doing anything like that, yet I'm the one that gets locked away. I'm not allowed out. But it was hard to eat too. I kept saying to him, why did you lock me up? Oh, because we can. Yeah, what for? So what if you fucking can or can't? Why? Because we want to assess you. I said, what, you want to study me? What do you mean? Assess, what's this mean? And they said, oh, it could take a day, it could take 2 weeks, it could take 7 months. Even if it did take 7 months, the moment I get out, I'm going to shoot to town. I'm out of here.
You want a sandwich?
No, thanks. I was talking on my... I was just filming for my YouTube channel. Thank you. And they're nice, you know, they bring in sandwiches and things like that. They say you can't eat in here, yet they're bringing sandwiches in here. It's like, yeah, that's fucking wacko. So anyway, what was I up to? So if you got a defibrillator, oh my God, you're out of luck, man. Don't come to Australia, for crying out loud. America's got the good bloody drugs. Give me some of them. Shut these Aussies up. You know, or teach them, educate them about freaking defibrillators, will you? Someone teach them, educate. Oof. Tell them, you know, how can I have so many test results at the same time? I could have 3 urine test strips and all 3 would come out different. One will show I'm not sugar diabetic, the other one will show I'm sugar, and my blood tests are all over the place because I always check my sugar on one of them health phonetics, and I tested my sugar every about minute, and each time it came out different. Once it was 170, then it was 350, 314, 308, 306, then it went down to minus. Is it -4 or something? And then it went -7, and then it went 7, and then it went no reading. And I took pictures of it and sent them to the fella that sold it to me, and he said, but it's brand new, you know, items, brand new equipment. He said, everything is tested, it works good. I said, no, it's faulty. It's telling me all different shit. And then they come here and they go, your blood level's high. And I go, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's a defibrillator? Yeah, no, your blood's high. Sugar's high. I said, yeah, actually, if I was high, I would probably be dead now. Or I would show symptoms of sugar diabetes. They said, yeah, but it might come later. Right. It didn't come later. I just went and ate sweet biscuits, and I'm still waiting for this later. You know, diabetic people lose their toes and everything. I don't have a problem with my toes. And they said, oh, you might have problems with the kidney. I only have problems with my kidney when I was hot and stuck in the heat. And it was like 45 degrees. And this massive heat, and my kidney was really dried out, and I drank heaps of water. I got an infection from that. And also, they gave me antibiotics. It didn't work, so I used aloe vera, and that worked. And I got rid of it myself. And I kept my sugar down because I'm into this health fanatic stuff. So I have my own vitamins, and I do my own smoothies with fruit. Can't do all that here. It's like pill for everything. They said to me, if I can't take my diabetic pills, they'll do it by force. They'll hold me here by force. You giving someone diabetic pills that are not diabetic, lacking in education of defibrillator, then that means they're going to kill me anyway. I'm going to die anyway, because I will die because my body can't take that. And I keep vomiting everything up, and I keep getting cramps, so it really makes me sick. I cannot take any good pills for diabetic. Now, America should talk to them, or I should contact China to talk to them. Someone's got to talk to these stupid Australians. They're just locking people up because they're fucking idiots. I mean, fair enough, they've got a job, but hey, come on. You can't just go and take someone. It's just you. I think they're mad from a defibrillator. I'm on antipsychotic pills to make me sleep. They use antipsychotic pills for everything. They don't have a pill for other things. Anyway, she says to me, if that doesn't work, we can hold you and make you take it. And if that doesn't work on you, if it doesn't have any effect on you, we can just give you pills for diarrhea and help you, for constipation, help you shit. I said, excuse me? No way. You know, they're starting to get into the pill for this and a pill for that thing. No way. I said, why should I take those when I can use a banana or eat a banana would help me. Aloe vera helps me every day because it's good for the sugar thing. I started getting into this kick for low sugar stuff. And that's when I noticed the urine samples were going crazy. They were going high in sugar and then no sugar, like low in sugar and then high. I couldn't make out what it was. I didn't know a defibrillator did that till yesterday. I looked it up. Because they did an ECG on me and they said, it's all over the place with ECG because that's what defibrillators do. They mess up with the signals, even with the blood samples and urine samples as well. They mess with everything. They're just messes. And the woman said, because she was worried about I was stressed out because cops dragged me and my heart started aching and I wasn't well from being dragged for no reason and nobody would tell me anything. It took me. They locked me in a police wagon like a criminal. And I was in my home and they were knocking on my door and the cops going, oh, excuse me, you have to come with us. I said, what? What for? And they said, because we can take you, we're the mental health. And I said, well, just a minute, I don't know about this. And I rang Triple O because I thought they were liars and people wanting to abduct me or something. And Triple O said, yeah, they're allowed to. They're allowed to just take anyone they fucking like. How psycho is that? Fucking dumb Australians. And, you know, they said the Prime Minister told them they could take me. Her name was Dr. Dipati from India. She said that the Prime Minister told her she could. And I had about, I don't know, I've seen about 7 doctors. Because they don't know anything about defibrillators. They only just got to Google it. I did. Some country did a research on it because they were getting odd readings with defibrillators, so they did a big research on it. And there's a big write-up on the internet. Yet these people are so slow. I was told that Queensland is backwards by 20 years. So they're living in the, you're mad. You've got a defibrillator, but you're mad. And we're slow type of thing. That's crazy fucking shit, man. I want to leave the state. Fucked up. It's a fucking wacky state to take someone because they don't know defibrillators. Wow. Next thing they'll be saying, you're mad because you're talking on the phone. That's classed as talking to